Hi guys, welcome to Learn with Me Tech. I am learning new technology and I decided to film my progress so that if anybody else is learning, they'll know that they're not alone. Hopefully you'll see something a little bit different that I do that you can pick up on, and maybe you guys can offer some suggestions down in the comment box for things that I can do better. So my first project, I'm using CodePen, and I'm going to be creating a box with a button inside, and when you click the button, the box will change colors. So I do know a little bit of HTML, so that one I think I'm okay with, and I will be creating a box with an ID of box, and within that div there's going to be a button with an ID of button. Okay, so we're going to close that, and the button's going to say click here for colors. Okay, and then we're going to close the button, and we're going to close our div. If I can type today. There we go. Okay, so we have our button here that says click here for colors. On the CSS side, I'm using a hash since I used an ID. Okay, so for my box, I'm going to make it 200 by 200 pixels. So CSS, I do know a little bit. I am also learning that. Okay, and then we're going to have our button, also a hash. And I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. Okay, so let's try 20. Let's see how that looks. Okay, that looks good. We can't see our box, so I'm going to change the background now. And I'm going to make it pink. Okay, there we go. Since my button is a little bit big, I'm going to actually make my box a little bit bigger. And I want the button to sit in the center. So I'm going to use a display flex. I'm going to move it to the center from the left. Okay, and it's very long, so I'm going to do in a line. Also center. And let's see. Okay, so perfect. Okay, so now we have a button. You can click it. It doesn't do anything yet. So we're going to add some JavaScript. Now this is where I will be using some notes on this one because JavaScript is the latest one that I am trying to learn. So I'm going to create a constant and I'm going to call it colors, and I'm going to use an array. And let's see, we can have pink, blue, and these are going to be the different colors that are going to show up when you click the button. Red, yellow, and let's have one more green. We have another constant for our box, and we're going to grab that constant by using document get element by ID, since I created it as an ID, and it's going to get our box. And we're going to do the same thing for our button. And so sorry, by ID. Okay, and so those are our constants. The next thing we're going to do is add an event listener so that when you click, it will actually recognize that. So for a button, I'm going to add event listener on the click. And we're going to create a function, and let's see, I'm going to call it colorizer. So let's create that function. Okay, so within this one, I'm going to create a constant. I'm going to call it random colors. And we're going to take the colors from the top. And we're going to perform this math operation on it. In this part, I am using my notes for, just to make sure that I'm typing this correctly. Okay, so what's going to happen here, this color's length, these arrays start with 0. I'm used to COBOL where we start with 1. So this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the length of our array times math random, which randomizes between 0 and 1, I believe. Okay, and then the result of that is going to be rounded up or down by math floor. Okay, and we're going to use that for a background color. Okay, so that's going to equal random colors. And let's see if that... Okay, so let's take a look because this should have changed colors. So box style, background. I think this is the culprit, maybe? Let's try. Okay, let's see. I'm checking each line, get element by ID, colorizer, random colors. We've got our function here. Let's make sure I did this one right, because I've never seen this part before, and I had to actually go through my notes for this. So we've got a constant called random colors equals colors, math.floor, math.random, and colors. L-E-N. It is my typing. Okay, let's see if that works. And there we are. So now we've got random colors whenever you click the button. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I will actually leave this out here and put a link down below if you want to take a look at the code. And if there's anything you guys think I should try next, please leave a comment down below. Thank you for watching.